Okay. I think I'm here, guys. Let me know if you're here. Say hi, whatever. I'm going to move my laptop now since I don't need that. And I'm going to get my other little tablet because that thing is working better. And it takes up less room on my desk. So, I'm so sorry that I've been like run behind here. But I couldn't get it to work anywhere else. I'm sorry if my dog does bark at all during this whole thing, because my daughter will be coming home from work. Not only do I get one bark, but I get two because there's two of them. Okay. All right. Are you guys seeing this sideways? Oh, shunaga. Oh, my goodness. Can someone tell me if this looks right? I don't know what I did, but now if I turn it, it's still all screwed up. Why do I have this back talking to me? I'm so sorry I didn't mute this. I told it. Maybe I'm not in my own page. Maybe that's why I'm not in my own channel. I'm like, why ain't this coming up? I can't see your comments for some reason, everybody. I don't know why. I can't even see where I can... Oh, live chat. There we go. Well, I'm glad you're here, Donna. Can you see? Is this sideways? Is it crooked? I mean, I must have told this to go portrait. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I could probably... Let me see if I can rotate my phone. Sorry if this is all going to get all messed up on everybody again. But this is the only way I could do it, I guess. I don't know what I did to it. But now it wants to tip, so I hope the phone doesn't tip too much. Is that better? I don't know why. I don't know why it's zoomed in so much. It's a new phone. You're here twice? Good. Oh, yes. I ended up muting it on my tablet. Thank you. You hear my voice twice. Okay, thank you, Donna. Yeah, I didn't have my tablet muted. I do now. Okay. All right. I'm not sure why it's zoomed in so wonky, but there we go. All right. So, me being the true Bonnie's fashion, I decided that at the last minute, I got thinking, Stampin' Up, and let me know if you guys want to do this. I'm taking everything out of the box. You guys could get your stuff out of your box. Stampin' Up does an awesome videos on these already, how to put them together prior to the directions. So I got thinking, and that's why I asked you in our group earlier if you thought I should just do some alternates. Ideas. Okay, I'm glad that's much better. I don't know why it's what I did. I normally am on YouTube and I'm fine, but for some reason my phone was asking me to go portrait. I thought I told it no. But you know how it goes, guys. So would you rather me do alternates for these cards, like do 9 different ways that you can make these cards different than what the directions say? Because I've only done this a couple times, done the paper pumpkin live, and I've done both ways. I've done where I've just put the kit together, and I've done where you do a bunch of alternates. So I think I'm going to do alternates because I think that'll be better. It'll give you guys more ideas. But the directions in here, if you want to do them just like, they're very self-explanatory, much better, and tells you how much to cut and everything. So I think it would be fun to show you guys some different cards on how to make different cards to make these. So is it just is this blurry, or can you guys see it good enough? I don't know. I don't know if it's my tablet. I feel like it might be a little blurry. I don't know. I feel bad. I feel like if I go out and come back, but I don't want everybody to get mad. So anyways, I didn't come up with any of my own alternates. There's a group that has paper pumpkin for just demonstrators, and the ladies on there have already done a ton of alternates. I have one in mind for my own, but the rest, I think, by looking at these pictures, I'm going to kind of do some of these. These are some of the ones that I printed that I think are kind of fun, and I think I'm going to do them. So when you do alternates, sometimes you bring in other stuff that's not in your kit. But if you didn't want to do these alternates, everything is provided for you in your kit. Now, a couple things I want to let you know. If you're a first-time subscriber, Stampin' Up! Gives you a little block. It's a thin block. It looks, well, it's thin like this, but it's square. I don't know where all mine are. But I'm going to go back to one of Stampin' Up's blocks because it's easier for me. And also, they give you Misty Moonlight Spot that you could do everything with, and it'll last a lot longer. But for me, it's a lot easier because I have the big pad. I'm going to use the big Stampin' Up pad. So I'm just going to set that aside. And then again, they give you dimensionals and these little glue dots to adhere your card together. But I'm going to use the Stampin' Up snail adhesive to put my cards together. Just for time and stuff, I just do it that way. All right. So let's get started. Let's try an easy one here because I think we should try this card right here that somebody already did. I have no clue how she did it, but from the looks of it, it looks like she used an envelope. So we're going to take an envelope, put some of this stuff off to the side from me here, and we're going to very carefully take it apart because these envelopes are beautiful on the inside and on the out. And it's double-sided. Well, the inside, right up here, is double-sided. So we're going to use this piece. We're definitely going to need a trimmer for this. And we're going to cut this piece of paper. First, we're going to cut it off right here. And that piece we can save for another. Oh, that's a score tool. That piece we could save for another because the other side is still pretty good. And then We're going to cut this off. I'm going to cut it so that it makes it straight, because I'm going to know I'm going to need a straight edge here. All right. And then I'm going to put this at 4 1/4, because that's normally what our base would be, is at 4 1/4. And then I'm going to put it at 5. Well, actually, because I'm going to have a card behind it. Let's back here. This should be at 4, because this is going to be a layer. Our base is going to be a piece of white. Then we're going to put this at 5 1/4, and we're going to cut it. And so now we have a piece of designer series paper from the envelope. Now, I'm going to bring in the other item that I'm going to bring in is some Stampin' White, basic white, and I'm going to cut this at 5 1/2, so you can get 2 pieces out of 1 piece of white paper. And I'm going to score it at 4 1/4. Now, just a reminder, if you're jumping in, we are doing the paper pumpkin, but we're doing alternates to the paper pumpkin. So we're going to score this down like this. And then we are going to, let's see, looks like, let's get some parts out for this elements that we need. Looks like we need this little thing here. And we need some leaves. So she did this one here. And then she used this one here. And then let's see what else we need. It looks like she might have. We need one of these for the greeting, which, yeah, these are all of them. So we'll use this one here. I think that's the side we use for the greeting. It looks like we have to have another envelope here, because, yep, right there, she used this piece in the bottom of the envelope. And then I think the color that she brought in here is maybe Bumblebee. Yes. So we're going to bring in some Bumblebee too. All right. And we need a piece of this. And I bet I could get this right. Well, I'm going to cut it down just the same. What's nice about it, I know I'm cutting a good envelope, but if you want to change your card up, this is what I like about it. Sometimes you get the kits and then you're like, oh, I'm not really happy with it. But we can always make it work, which is definitely what I like about it. So I'm going to cut this off. And since I made a little mistake there when I ripped that, I'll cut all that off. Okay, we'll put that off to the side. And I think we only need about, it looks like she did about 1.5 inches. I don't really know, I'm guessing. Oh, we'll do 1 3/4. Since I'm guessing. We're going to cut that off. And then we're going to make this 5 1/4. But I'm bringing in that other piece now, so I think I'm going to cut this at 5. So we're going to have to trim the other one. If you don't have time to, you might not have all the supplies to do this, or you're thinking that keeping all this stuff up, you know, we definitely, don't worry about it. You can re-record your card. So I had to cut this down. Oh, I cut that wrong. Woo! See, this is what happens when I'm not prepared, guys. Bear with me. This has to be cut at 4. 4, because I cut this at 4, but I want it a little bit smaller, so 3 3/4. Oh boy. Okay, and then we're going to trim this one to 3 3/4. I'll give you all these measurements here in just a couple seconds so you will know. Just getting the card stuff together, and then I don't know. And then we need this piece. I want at 5 1/4, which it's definitely 5 1/4 by 4, and it needs to be trimmed. Okay, so I brought in, let's get all the stuff that I brought in first. I brought in a piece of Bumblebee, and this piece is 5 1/4 by 4. I brought in a piece of Whisper White, and this is a base piece. This is what everything's going to go on, and this is 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, and we scored it at 4 1/4 in the middle. And then I'm going to put this piece right on here. And then we have this piece that will go on top. I'm going to trim this again because I want this piece to go down here. So I'll tell you the measurements of this in just 1 second. This I'm going to trim off. Let me put this one here. Yeah, because this has to be a 5 now. Okay, so so you can almost, if you cut this in half just right, you could probably get 2 pieces out of it. So this one, after tore the envelope apart and everything, I end up cutting this one down to 3 3/4 by 3 1/4. So that's what I cut that one down to. This one here, I end up cutting down to 3 3/4, 3 3/4 by 1 3/4. So now we have our 2 pieces that go like this. We're going to put them on there like that. And then I have this scrap, and I'm going to put this across here because that looks like what she did. And then this piece is going to go here. And then this piece is going to go here. This is beautiful. I hope you guys could see this. Now I'm going to find a punch. It looks like she did a scalp circle punch. Let me grab my punch right here. I'm not sure what size. It definitely is not that size. That one's way too small. Well, I'm not sure what size she did, so we're going to measure this and see what size it is. She probably used the scalp dies. That one's a little too big. So I'm going to use the 1 in. Oh, that's the exact same size. That one's too small. Lord, what am I going to find here? Well, let's change it up. We're going to use this piece. We're going to use this design. It doesn't have to be the exact same way she did it. And we're going to bring in a scrap piece of white. And I'm going to punch this out like that. And then I'm going to put this in the center. Are you guys seeing this good? Anybody's? I see 3 people here, but I don't see any. Oh, you know what? It's better when I had it zoomed in on my phone. And here I'm thinking you guys can't see this thing and it looks awful. Oh, yep, there goes the dogs. And then we're going to put that there. Then we're going to take, and I don't know where this, a blue strip, little blue strip. I thought I saw one, but I see green. I see this strip. I wonder if I could use this one. It goes with it. I could put this down here, but put it way down. And then this will be our greeting. We'll put our greeting on this piece if it'll fit. If it don't fit, so we'll put this all together now. I will always be here for you. Let's use that one. This is in one of your little sets. I'm going to get the little block out. Okay. I think this will fit on here. And if I got this too far away from me, I'm sorry. For some reason, I don't know how I set this up. Normally it zooms my whole desk, but for some reason I set it up wrong. Probably out of frustration from nothing working over on Facebook. I gotta practice more on Facebook. I don't practice enough over there, and then it doesn't work. I'm just gonna cut this at an angle like that, and then I'm gonna put that there. So now let's put this together so we can really see what it looks like. All right. First, I need to close this and get it out of my way, or I will definitely be putting something in it. So we got our first layer. This is, if you ever read any of my directions, I call this the base. And I usually score these bases really good. Like that. Helps keep it flat for when you're working on it. And then I call this layer 1. And so we could put that on there. Then we're going to put on layer 2. And then we'll go ahead and we'll put on layer 3. And I'm concentrating on the little border around. So if I have that little gap there, that's okay. I'm more concentrating on the even border around it. And so then we will take this piece, which we need to cut it. So I'm gonna like put a little fold there and cut as straight as I can. You could put this on your trimmer and definitely cut it out a lot straighter than I just did. We'll put this right across here. And then we're going to get some liquid glue. Now, you don't have to have liquid glue. You can use your mini dots. But for video purpose and time, I'm definitely just going to use a little dot of this glue. Make sure I'm in the camera. And I'm going to get my silicone mat because I have to squeeze some of this out, I think. Yep, I did not want to squeeze out of there because you don't want a whole lot. You don't want your card to be too gooey. I'm just putting a little dab on the end of all these, very little bit. You don't need, this glue sticks so well. I really recommend this Tombow glue. And then we're going to put this right here on the card. And then we're going to do the same thing to this one. Now next month, I promise I will hopefully be a little bit more organized with my kit coming late, and I just didn't, and I didn't think about it. I just thought, oh, I'll just put the kit together with you guys. But then I got thinking, you know, they can see how the kit's done with the directions. They might want to see how I do an alternate. And then we'll put this down. And then I think we're going to stick this to the, I'm just going to put a little bit of glue wherever there's like one of these little swirly sections. A little bit here and there. It doesn't need to be a lot. Put this right in the center. Right there. And I'm going to pop this up. I think that'll be fun. So I'm going to get some of these dimensionals that they give you. I'm going to use 3 on this one. Get my little dish in here. There we go. Put this right down on that. And then we're going to put this across here, which I'm going to have to trim. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball it a little bit. I think it was just to give it a little character. So it might show. I'm going to cut it again at an angle. We'll save that piece because we can use it again in another card. And then we're just going to attach that. Some adhesive or the glue dots That's what they have for them. And then we already stamped our greeting. So we're going to stick that down right kind of on top of that. And then let's see, we do have these cool gems. We could add a couple of these really cool gems on here. I've got to figure out how the package opens. Oh, Lordy. There we go. We got it open now. Well, thank you. I'm glad. This is the first time with me, too. I'm just kind of playing around here, Edith. I'm reading. I should have glasses on. I hope I said that looks right. Okay, thank you. I'm glad it looks good, the video. All right, I think I'm going to put one right here. Let's get a bigger one. We'll put a bigger one up here. And then, where will we put another one? Let's put another one. Let's put one right here. There we go. Kind of drawn our eye in. So there's an alternate number 1. That's how I looked at that picture. Like I said, these were on the demonstrator website. This is how the lady did hers. Ours is pretty close. I just changed it up a little bit. So now I think we'll move on to this one, because it looks like it might be easy for me to do. And I don't know how these guys did theirs. I'm just looking at a picture, hopefully thinking that I could do it. So again, we're going to take an 8.5 by 5.5 piece of Whisper White. We're going to fold it in half. And we are going to score it very well. Okay. And then it looks like they've got paper here, or maybe I'm supposed to bring in, okay, I know what it was. Take that back. I've got to bring in, if you bought this, it's great. You don't have to have it, but I think it definitely can help you if you want to bring in some of the on the horizon paper that they have. And this is in the mini catalog, and it coordinates with this set wonderfully. So I'm going to try to find something that has like a pink and a green, and I don't know, I kind of like this one. I'm looking for something that's got a little blue. This has got like an orange and some water. Not what I want though. Oh, here. Oh, that one's pretty. But not what I'm looking for. I know, gotta be so picky. I don't know, maybe this is not how she got it, but I thought this is how she did it. And so if it's not, this is how I'm doing it. I don't know. Ooh. Well, all right. I'm not sure how she did it, but this is how we're going to do it. I think I'm going to take this one because it has more of the like sky here, but I don't know, maybe I could put like a dark cloud. She brought in this stamp, but I'm not going to use that. Maybe she did sponging. I don't know. I think I'm going to bring in this one now. No, I'm going back. I don't know, guys. Now I feel bad. I'm holding you up. Oh, here. This one's pretty. Yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. Because I think I could put the sunburst in here. Yeah. Okay. So we got this piece. So we're going to cut it down. We're going to cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4. I think I'm going to take more of the green grass off because I might need the top of that for the sun. Yep. So there we go. And she used some other starburst. I don't really know what she used, but I'm thinking I'm going to use this one. I haven't even used it yet, and I've been needing a reason to use it. It's called After the Storm. I haven't even put this one together. And it's got this cute little like sun rays, and I think what I'm going to do, oh, this one's going to be fun. If I could figure out how to separate this. Figure it out, man. Figure it out. If you've never put a stamp together, this is a good kind of watching me a little bit. Oh man, don't do what I just did. I did not put that on there right. And once it's down, it's usually down. There's no taking that off. Oh Lord. Tonight's not my night, guys. So mine's on there a little crooked, but I don't know where it is when I'm stamping it, but don't copy me. So I'm going to bring in this. And I think I'm going to bring in another color. And I think I want to bring in a well, no, bumblebee might be a little too, but I do want it dark. Okay, we'll bring in the bumblebee. And we're going to stamp this up really good. And I may need that cardboard. This cardboard works really good that comes in your kit, because when you're going to stamp something off the page a little, you can use it. I want some mountains there. So yeah, I'm going to make it look like the starburst or sunburst is coming in from the side like that. Yeah, I'm glad I did it in that color so you could see it better. Okay, now I'm going to get out some parts here. I'm going to get these little leaf thing here. They're very delicate. Then we're going to get the mountains, this one, and this one layers on top of it somehow. And then we need another sun. So I'm going to grab a sun. Okay. And, well, I'm calling it a sun. I don't know. I might put that in the corner. Maybe not. It might look just good without that. So we'll try. We'll see what this looks like. So let's start attaching stuff here. We're going to attach this here. And then I'm going to attach these mountains. Actually, the mountains got to get attached first. So we're going to put that one there and this one here. And then this will go right here. Oh, this is coming out kind of cool. All right, so let's get our liquid glue. I hope you guys are still here with me. Leave a comment. I'm just putting glue down at the bottom. You can use you guys can use your little little dots, as I've said. Okay, we'll put this on here, and then we will attach this. I feel like I'm off camera on you guys. I don't like how it's set up at all. Next month I will definitely have it better. I'm just adding, and I hope I can't. I think I got enough. Yep. I couldn't tell if it was coming out at first. All right, and then we'll put this one right here like that. It's kind of up in my sunburst a little bit, but I think that's okay. I think that's cute. Now we're going to attach this to the card base. Ooh, that's pretty. You guys text me and let me know while I'm doing the greeting up. Should I add this up at the top for a sun up in the corner? Or should I not? Should I put this up here? Or should I leave it alone? Well, I'm getting out the stuff for the greeting for this card. Okay, I'm going to use think I'm going to use this little one now. I'm going to grab a piece of this green, and it shows a little piece of the yellow, and I have still a piece. No, that's too small. Now you could definitely, you know, where's that piece of that yellow I cut off? I'm going to cut a strip of this and definitely use it. I'm going to cut a 2-inch strip. So what do you guys think? Should I definitely put the sun or leave it? What's the verdict? Okay, so I'm going to add this. I covered up my picture, gotta be able to see it here. So they have this with this on it, so I gotta trim this down a little bit. Sorry, over here, my whole thing is set up wrong. Okay, this, and then they have the greeting on top. So for this one, we got thanks, just a little note. Will that fit on there? No. But if I use the longer one, that might. And just trim it down. Okay, let's do that, because I think I like just a little note on here. It could, thanks would probably fit. I'll clean all these stamps later. I'm just putting them back in out of my, so we'll put just a little note, and we're going to do it in the blue. Thank you for sharing. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. That helps me a lot. And then I'm going to trim this down a little bit on here. And hopefully it doesn't take up too much of my pretty... Well, it kind of does. So you know what? I'm going to put it up a little bit, which will be okay. So we're going to use a little glue on this one. And we're going to attach it to this. Okay, and then we're going to attach this here. And then I will attach, oops. Oh Lord, now it's moving everywhere. Don't stick. One good thing about liquid glue, you can move it around. There we go. That's what I wanted it to do. And we'll flip it over. And where'd those... I don't know what I did with the... Oh, right here they are. I'm like, what did I do with the dimensionals? And then we'll put 3 little dimensionals here. On the back of this. Yeah. Oh, no. Good thing they didn't stick all the way down. And then we'll put this right along here. So maybe a partial, Donna? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Not the whole thing, just a little like corner of it peeking through. Because I think that would be cute. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't really know if this is what they're saying is a sun, but that's what I'm calling it. Is a sun. And now I already attached it, so this is going to be, I shouldn't have attached it till I talked to everybody. So this is going to be interesting for me to cut it off, but it can be done. And before it sticks all the way, we can decide if we like it or not. Don't move. Well, maybe we can't. Maybe it's down there. Okay, I'm just trying to trim this up. Definitely put this on before you attach it to your card if you add a sun, because it'll definitely... I'm not 100% sold on it, but it's there. I think I liked it better without it. Oh, yeah, you like it? Good. Okay. Now we could add a couple gems on here too. As soon as, I don't know, I've already lost my pokey tool. This is how I craft, guys. I'm like, yay. I like to put one near the letter. We'll add one. I try to draw your eye like in a triangle around the card. So there. And then we have there. I'm acting like I'm showing you guys like you're right in my class with me. So there you go. That's what that one looks like. Not bad. Okay, we got two. Woo. We got two here. All right. Now let's do this next one. We're going to bring in the cards now. I don't have a, if I can pick them up here. Here we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this one and we're going to score it just like this. Again, I've got a mess over here on the other side of my desk. And I'm going to score this down. We don't want to lose any of our parts because we might need them. And then we're going to bring this trimmer back in. And we're going to trim, I'm going to say right about there, like 1.5 inches off from it. So I'm going to put it all the way down, and I'm going to cut 1.5 inches off from this. We're going to open this back up like this. Let's score this better. Okay. And then we're going to attach this one down here so that when they open it, they've got a little bit of fun stuff on the inside of the card. So we'll attach that. Down here. And this is just cutting this. So if you did 2 of these, you would have 2 cards just, you know, from cutting it. So now, let's decorate the front here with some stuff. I think we're going to use one of these because it's pretty. Let's see. Oh, we can use a mountain. Let's use some mountains. We could put mountains inside so that when they open it up, it'll have like a pretty design in there. So we'll do that. That'll be like a surprise. We'll put that on top of there. Then, where's those little itty bitty? Here they are. Let's use one of these. So, okay, we can cut it in half, put this in the middle so it conceals that opening. That's pretty cool. Now, let's see, do we want anything? I don't know what else to put on top of here. We could put a sun. We could put, here, let's just put one of these flowers. I don't know. Yeah, we'll keep going with this one. Oh, you liked it that way. Good. Good. Yeah, it was up in the corner. I might have should have put that one down a little bit more, Donna. I look up every now and then, so I try to see the comments. So I'm just going to cut this in half from eyeballing it. And we're going to stick these ones down right here. Oh, I shouldn't have put adhesive all the way on it. I only wanted it on part of it, and I wasn't really, Well, will that hide it still? Will it do what I'm thinking? I think it will. I think it'll still camouflage it. I just have to be, I wasn't really, you know what? We're going to save this one for another card. We got more here. I got another one. I wasn't thinking that I only wanted to put it on half of it, and I should use my glue. Get this back in the camera view. I only want glue on the upper half because I want to put it down here. I know I'm turning it sideways, but it's better for me to see. I want it to overhang a little bit, but I want it tight to the edge like that. So see how I have it hanging over? That's what I wanted it to do. So kind of, hopefully when I get everything here, it'll camouflage. Oops. I'm gonna put one on this side now. Kind of eyeballing again. I'm pretty good at eyeballing. You guys, you know, if you have trouble with that, definitely get a ruler if you want. But you know what? It's a homemade card. And then we're going to put this right here. So these points kind of line up there. So I'm only going to put glue on one half of it. So I only put glue on this half of it. And then I'm going to line up these points like in the center of this. But before I push it down, I'm going to make sure it's centered first of all, which it's totally not. I think that's good right there. I'm going to look and make sure that I didn't have glue anywhere I didn't want it. And I don't have any glue anywhere that I don't want it. So now I'm going to push that down. Let's see, we can add this. I think adding this across there would be fun. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm just dotting up the little ends of this on each side. Now I'll put that just like this across here. Oops, stay still. Okay. And then I'm going to put my little mountain on the inside. Pick it up. Put a mountain there. And then I'll get another little mountain here. And I'm going to put this one right like on top of it like this. So it looks like that. And you know, we got this little, and if you didn't want that there, I mean, I don't think it looks bad, but if you didn't like that separation, you could always put another piece of paper over it. But now let's see what we're going to do for a grading here. Do we want another? I don't want another sun on there. I think I just want to put like one of these and put it down here, like offset it, maybe trim it. Yeah, I think that's cute. Let's see what sayings we have. We have hello, which will definitely not fit on that one. But maybe if I got a different piece of paper. You know what? I mean, we could bring in, no, I don't want to do that. I got congratulations, thinking of you, and thanks. Thanks fits on this. Let's do thanks. This will be a nice thanks card. Oh, don't lose the stamps, Bonnie. Keep them over there. Okay. Put thanks. And we're going to stamp it in the blue again, because that's our color. Coordinates. I should bring it over here where you can see it better. I hope I get this so it's not. There we go. Like that. And then I'm going to just cut this at an angle. Just like that. I'm going to pop this up with the dimensionals that I've lost over here again. And then we're going to put it so it doesn't hang off too far, I guess, because I got that dimensional on there. But just a tad, you know what? I don't know. Did I stick it too hard yet? Nope. I think I want it to come up here a little bit. Yeah, I like it better there. I like that. And then I'm going to add some, let's add some more gems. And we'll add like 3 or 4 gems around the card. So there's that card. That's kind of cool. Little mountains inside. You could still add a greeting and add some stuff in there. So there's that one. Let's see. What other one can we do? Oh, I know. We can take one of these and we're going to do, I'm going to fold this and we're going to cut this off. First, I'm going to cut this little trim off because I don't really want that much of a trim. Do I want to do that? No, I don't. That's not what I want to do. Okay, we're going to cut this over at, let's go 1 1/4 inches this time. We're going to cut it off. Yeah. And then we're going to place it down here like we did the other one, just like it was meant, like we did on the other one. Let's crease this really good again. Okay. So we're going to put that one down. Put this out of our way for a minute. Put this right here. And we're going to line this right up to this. So we're lining it up just like that. And then I'm going to take and I'm going to put, I need 2 of these. I think I'm going to use this green one. And I'm going to put it right here. And then I'm going to put this yellow one, and I think I'm going to use some ribbon. And I'm going to put it right on top of it. Put a bow on there. Yeah, and then we'll add a greeting. Okay. So I'm going to flip these over. I'm trying to keep everything in the camera so you can see what I'm doing. I want the glue on this side. Remember to put the glue on the left side of this one. I'm just adding little dots on there. And I'm just having it overlap just a little bit. And give it a second. Once this glue holds, it holds. And then we're going to do the same thing on this other one on the left side. Okay. And then we're going to place this one kind of right on top of it almost. So it looks like that. Then we got to figure out a cute little, I do have this piece that I cut, which we could use. And, where'd the, oh, here they are. And then I have this. I do have this that I trimmed for greeting that I could cut. I don't know what I could fit. Let me see. I can't fit much on that one. Let's do this one. We'll do this little thing here. And we won't use that piece because I don't think it'll work. So we'll grab, oh, there's these green like scalpy things. We'll grab this. And we'll trim this down a little bit. Yeah, we'll trim it. Make it go off the page, but we're going to trim it. I'm going to trim it at about 3 little, I don't know, check marks down. We'll put this, you know, I'm going to trim it a little more too because I don't want it to hit my flowers. So I did 4. I'm going to put that right there because then I think this might look cute right on top of it with the greeting right there. Okay. So we're going to attach this. down here. Not all the way over because, I don't know, I think it looks better when it's on a little and off a little. So now on this one, I'm not going to stamp the hello. Thinking of you, will that fit on there? Gosh, no, it won't. Barely. What are they thinking? So in that case, I'm going to stamp this. I think I want this one as thinking of you. So I'm going to get another piece of paper, a scrap piece down here. Sometimes they give you so much extra stuff with the other paper pumpkins as you get them. Save all that stuff because you can always grab it from there too if you have past paper pumpkins. And I'm going to stamp this right there. And then if you've been hanging out with me, you know what I'm going to do. I am going to fussy cut around this because that's what I like to do. I like the looks of it. Oh, I should be in the camera. I'm so used to sometimes I have to think, Bonnie, you're talking to people. Sometimes I even go back and fix it up a little bit. I don't like it. And then I'm going to put this right there, but I'm going to pop this one up. Okay, let's get all this crap out of the way, stuff out of my way. All right, and we'll put a couple Stampin' Dimensionals on it. And we'll put this right here. Oh, I'm liking this now. Let's get that thing of ribbon that they gave us. And we will do this up. Okay, so we've done 4 different cards, which I'm making a bow. All I do is like, I don't know, like you're tying your shoe. I wrap it around and then I just pull it through. And then I pull it and then I just keep playing with it until I get it to where I like it. But if you repeated these cards, so far we could have come up with, we would have 9 cards because there's definitely enough supplies for you to repeat all these, I think. I don't know, I've used these flowers quite a bit because I like them. And you can always get, excuse my arm, you can always get extra kits. You don't get the extra stamps, but you can always order, if you get a kit that you really like, you can always get extra, what do you call it? The paper in the product. So you can buy like all the extra paper. They sell them. It's an online thing, so you have to like, you know, get a hold of me or something. Now I want to make sure I'm only on my, because I almost forgot that I had that, so that, see, I didn't double check my glue. Now if that happens, like I just did, get some type of eraser, erase this off. Then I have an old embossing buddy thing that you use when you don't want your embossing powder to stick. You can get baby powder and dip your finger in it, but then just tab with this where you got it sticky. And now it won't stick there anymore because you've put powder along it. So there. So that fixed that little problem. It's always a way, and sometimes people don't even know. Mystery. And now I just use these glue dots because it was easier for me to put the bow on. But these ones that you got in your kit work just perfectly fine too. Just sometimes with my nails, I fight with them a little bit. All right, so now let's add some more of these wonderful gems that they've given us. Let's see, we'll grab a big one and we'll put one of them right here. Grab another one, we'll put one up here. I'll get one more. I think we'll put this one, let's put this one on this side. So there. So now you have all that room to write. And it's like a fun card when they open it up. Kind of like carries on. So there's that one. That one's kind of cool. Now, let me see what else. You could also do it with the... There's another one here. You could do it with this one. With this one right here, which is wonderful. And you could still, I mean, we still have all this stuff left, and you could still be putting some cards together. Oh, Lord, I didn't even know we had this. I've been moving it around. Oh, man. All right, I'm going to try this one. I loved this card. I saw someone do it, so I'm going to, well, I didn't see someone do it. It looks like something I can do. So I think I'm going to try it. So for this one here, what we're going to do is we are going to fold this the opposite way. We're going to fold it in like this. And where's my bone folder? Right here. Okay. We want this to look out. Now there's multiple ways you could do this. If you have a die or oval or anything, you can cut it out. You could do, you know, cut out the oval or the square or whatever. Now but I'm going to show you the best I can with the trimmer. I'm going to try to do this. Okay, so if I want 1 inch all the way around, I want to put this, I'm trying to make sure it's in the camera good. I'm going to put this edge on the 1 inch line right there. Then I'm going to scoot this. There's on this little gray thing, there's arrows on each end of it on your trimmer. I'm going to start this right at the 1 inch over here because I want 1 inch all the way around it. So I'm going to push it down and I'm going to go down. Now this is 5.5. I'm going to kind of eyeball. Hopefully I think 4.5 would make it. Yeah, I'd have to stop at 4.5. Woo, had to think. And then that gives me my 1 inch at the top and my 1 inch at the bottom. So now we're going to turn it. We're going to put this edge on the 1 inch. And we're going to put this on 1 inch right here. Put it down. I'm going to put it on the 1 inch. And now this is 4 1/4. So I have to stop at 3 1/4 for my 1 inch line all the way around. So we're going to stop at the 3 1/4. Now we're going to pick it up. Now this time we have to put the fold right here on the 1 inch line. We have to put the fold on the 1 inch line. So we got that. We're going to bring this down. We're going to stop. We're going to put it down here right at the 1 inch. And we're going to cut up to the 4.5. And we're going to stop right when you see that 4.5 line. We're going to stop right there. Now we're going to pick it up and we're going to turn it again and put this on this side on the 1 inch line. And then we're going to line this up. This is farther away from me now. Okay, we're going to put this on. To do this one, I just need to connect the dots, but I have to do it from here. So I'm going to put this on the line where I could see it, which right here it shows it at 5 1/4. And if that might be a little off, I'd rather be a little off than, okay. And then we're going to cut all the way up to that line. And I think I got it. I think I got to come back this way just a tad. Yep. Okay. Now, if it doesn't fall out on its own, which it did, woohoo, then I was going to say use your snips and cut it out. But I did a 1 inch around there, and now you can see this. Now, if you want, she did hers a little bit more open. Looks like she might have tore hers or ripped hers. You could have this at a 1/2 inch, but I did a 1 inch because it was easier for measurements and cutting it out. So now I did that. So now let's take this right here. And I think we'll put this here. So we're going to decorate this on the outside. And I'm going to bring in the cloud punch. You can use anything you have. You can create a cloud. But Stampin' Up! Sells this cloud punch. And I think I'm going to bring in an envelope. I thought I saw one that had a, oh yeah, right here. I think I used all the other one. So I'm going to bring this in and I'm going to punch out this on here. I'm going to punch out a little piece of the cloud. And I'm going to put this one right here. So it looks like that. Isn't that adorable? Oh, I'm loving it. Okay. And then, let's see. Do we want to add anything else? I mean, we could add, we could add some of that other green to make it look like grass down here. And you could actually use this part too. Snip it out. Put it right down there and use it. Oh, I like that thinner stuff better. Okay, I think I'm going to do that. So it's already got the little zigzaggy. We could put this right across here like that. And then we'll put this here. I'll put that there for like a little cloud. I don't know. Do we want a sun in the center of this again? I only think I have one sun left. We could put a sun in there if we want another. It might be too big of a sun though. And it looks kind of cloudy. What's the inside look like? Yeah, I think I want it to stay a cloudy day. If we put this here, we can stamp right on the envelope. I think that's what we'll do. And I have the word hello. So, and I think that's perfect for down there. So let's just get this off from there and we'll push this down. And I'm going to stamp this. I'm going to move all this stuff. I'm going to open this up and I'm going to attempt to stamp it as straight as possible. And if I make a mistake, then we'll cover it up. That's how it works. We're going to stamp hello. And I'm going to try to stay more to the right because I got the other elements on there. Okay. And then you can always write around here, or you could write on the back if you're going to send this to somebody. I just think that's what I would do. I'd write it on the back. Uh-oh, got a little ink there. Let me see if my ink eraser will work. You can get these little ink erasers. It's got a sander and a rubber eraser. I get mine off from Amazon, and sometimes if you rub it, it comes off. And the more you do it, the more it rubs off. It's not totally gone, but it's definitely not as noticeable. So now I'm going to put this here, and I think I'm going to pop it up. So I'm going to get those dimensionals again that I don't know what I did with them. Oh, over here. Thought I had them where they weren't going to get lost. And I'm going to put one, let me see. I want one right about there, and I'm going to put one at the top, which will be right about here. And oh, I'm glad, Donna. I'm glad you're liking this one. And then we're going to put this right here so it like pops up off the... You could add another cloud too. I mean, you could punch up another cloud. Now this one I'm going to put... Oh, oops, let's put this down first. So I'm just going to put a little glue dot on each end of these and then line it across. Now you guys, like I said, you can use your little dots, but I'm going to use these ones. Put this here. Oh, I didn't think that was kind of, I'm like, oh, okay. Trying to eyeball it for straightness, and there we go, like that. And then we're going to put this right here. So we're only going to put adhesive on one side of your flowers. Pick it up, put it down. So kind of like that. And let's see, I don't know, what do you guys think? Do you think it needs I don't know what else it needs, if it needs anything else. I'm really not sure. I want my cloud down farther, and I want it down just a little bit more. I don't like it up that far. I don't know if I like it popped up so much. All right. This is what I do, guys. When I don't like something, I tear my card apart, because it'll bother me. So now I'm just going to use some liquid glue. Put some on this side and some up here a little bit, because it's still going to catch. And it's still going to hide it. I just don't think I liked it popped up. Yeah. There we go. I like that a lot better. We could put a cloud in here, going the opposite way, if we want. I don't know. I'll punch it out and we'll decide if we like it. Okay, I'm doing it on the green the right way so that when I flip it over, it'll be on the blue the other way. What do you think? Oh, I kind of like that. So let's put that, we'll put glue on this and put it down. Yeah, that's cute. And, you know, you can, I don't know if it per se needs anything more. We definitely will add some little rhinestones to it, because I'm all about the bling. Gotta have a little bit of bling. And these aren't, you know, really thick, so they mail nicely. Let's see, let's put one maybe right here. Put one on the inside right there, and then let's put the other one down here in a triangle. You try to put 3 in a triangle. I think this is beautiful. I think it does its own thing. So there's that one. So now we've done, let's see, 5 cards. Oh boy, let's see what else we got here that we can do. What did I do with all those bases? Oh, here they are. There's this one. We did some, oh, there was that piece. I couldn't find it, so I punched a whole new envelope. Let's try and do, I don't know. We got all these parts. Let's just try and use up some of the stuff we have here. I have these, which I haven't used at all. Oh, you know what else we haven't done? We haven't done one with the new stamp. We'll do this one. We'll do something with this one. How about we do this one kind of like we did the other one, but we will do a little bit different. Hey, baby. You can't come up here. I have my my cat just came in here meowing to me. Thinks he can jump up, and I'm just getting the rest of these few little parts I have left, because I've got such a interesting little pile going on here. All right, there. Let's see. I'm not sure what to do with this one. We could do it like we did that one and put a sunshine in it. on it instead this time. Yeah, and we'll add some of this peach, so we'll do something with it. So we're gonna cut it out, but this time I think I want a little bit more. So you could use a die that I have here, right here. Let's see, is this one gonna be big enough? I think I would like to use one of these dies. Oh, that's perfect. Oh yeah. These are, what are these called? Off the top of my head, cannot think of the names of these. Let me look it up. Let me get what are the names of these dies? This is called, there are a bunch of them, and they're called lane diagrammic dies. So we're gonna cut this out. We're gonna put this on here, and we're gonna cut it out. So we're gonna bring the big guy in. Gotta get the big guns for this. Oh. And then we need platform 1, platform 2, and 2 of platform 3s. We're gonna put this right down like that. I don't know how well it's showing. And then we're gonna cut it out. I don't need that anymore. Get it out of my way. Okay. All right, put them away over here. And don't throw this piece away. You could use it for sentiment or something here. Oh, isn't that nice and big? Yeah, I kind of like that. I mean, we did the 1 inch, but that definitely makes that pop a little bit more using them. And there is different sizes in these. There's a bunch of them. I'm going to give this a good crease because I like it to work with it laying down flat. Now we can actually put the sun right in here, like it's peeking out like that. That's kind of cute. We could put some mountains maybe, or maybe we'll save this for another card. I don't know. I think we'll save that. And we could put some of these, both of these, on the outside here. No, I don't like them on top of each other. We'll put this here. Let's see, what else do we have? We could cover up, we got this little, we could put this across the bottom. I know it kind of covers up the diagrammic a little bit of the shape, but I think, or do we use the smaller ones? I'm trying to think of our greeting here. I kind of really like this one. This on top. And then we'll put a nice greeting on here. I don't think I want this. I think this is going to be too big unless we cut it. If I cut it in half, yeah, I could cut it right there across there in half. So we could put a little nice little greeting on that. Okay. What do you guys think? Is it coming out pretty cool? Should I have the sun in or out? Should I put the sun in so it's peeking out the corner? Or, and then it's up there when you open it? Or do I have it out? I'm calling it a sun. And then when you open it, it's not there at all. You guys tell me that while I'm putting these pieces down that's down here that I'm going to do. Okay. Okay. And then I'm going to trim this. I think I'm just going to trim it right at the, I'm going to look at it and I'm going to go across, and hopefully I cut it straight. I think I did okay. And then I think I'll just, well, I like it kind of at the top a little bit. We could add this underneath it. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have cut it. That blends in with it too much. How about a piece of green to make this pop? I might have cut too much off from it. Let me see. My vision when I first had it down there was kind of cool, but now I kind of, I want to have it so that we can have a nice, I can cut this so we can have a longer piece on each side, which I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I could put this down here like that. And then I was thinking, not sure if I'd use the sun, but maybe trim across the top right corner on the side. Trim across the top right corner on the side. So I'm not sure what you, I don't understand what you want me to do. I don't understand it, Edith, what you're... Okay, and then we'll put this in here for greeting. And then we can have this one, or do we like, I'm like hooked on these with this. But there's not a lot of stuff to stick them to, unless I stick them on the inside. Ooh, that might be pretty peeking through. Maybe I don't, oh, I already stuck that down. Okay, you preferred it in. Put it in. That's the idea. Just trim it so it's not so large. Oh, this. Okay. I see. All right. So I'm going to put I think I'm going to put that on the inside because I like that. And I'm going to trim this in half. And I'm going to cut them at a little bit of a slant so that they have a little design on each side like that. And I'm just going to make them longer. So those two things are going to go there. I don't know if I should have put this. I'm wondering if I should trim that before I like that color, but oh, that's definitely going to be cut out. Okay. I don't know, guys. Here we go. This is how I doctor things. I'm going to cut this right out. We're going to see what I did. We'll see if we like it. I'm sorry I'm off camera. I just cut that piece right out, so it I like that better. Now, I don't know if I'm going to stick with my original idea now, because originally I wanted to have something down here. Do you think that looks good? I don't like it. I think it's too... Where'd my flowers go? I think I'm going to put them in there. I'm going to put the sun up here. My original idea was to have these here, and then I was going to put a piece of this. But I like that opening. I like that cute little, whatever you want to call it. So I think I'm just going to go like, I can't use that one because that one I put glue on too far. All right, I know what I'm going to do now, guys. I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this here so it hangs off just a little bit. I'll check the glue in a minute. I think I'm going to put, it's definitely crooked. I'm going to put this one here, but up a little bit at an angle. I'm going to cover it all up in a minute. It's only going to have a little bit showing here. And then I think I'm going to cut this at a different angle, this white piece, and have it, what do you think? Just like that with the greeting on it. I think that's what I'm going to do. Think, because I like that little dip in the opening. Oh. Okay. And then we're going to put this right here, like that, with whatever our saying's going to be. And we're going to do it in the blue. Let's see, how about, well, we can do thanks again. Thanks will fit right on there perfect. So let's do thanks again. Take hello off. Well, I don't know if I'm going to get 9 cards in because we had a late start. I'll try to make one using the flowers. There we go. I got something on this, a little piece of glue or something right there and something right here. Won't surprise me. All right, then we'll put this right here, and I'm going to just put adhesive on this half of it over by the thanks because we don't want it to stick on the card on the other side. So over by the TH. Just gives it a little like type of a background. And then I'm going to put this right down here on the inside. So this time we could put glue. Ooh, sticking. I didn't leave it upside down in the little thingy. And then we're just going to put glue up. Put that right down there. And then we'll put the sun right up there. Okay, pick up. Oh my goodness, this is coming out so cute, guys. I really like it. I don't know if you can really, if the camera's picking it up good, but that came out really, really cute. Like I said, you can write in the back. A smaller cloud. You probably could punch it like when you do it, like if I get the cloud, let me try, let me see, like put it in, and they do sell smaller clouds. Put it in like that and punch it out, and then if you stuck it on a post-it note, which, oh, right here, I have one. Use a little bit of adhesive, very tiny bit, just to make it stick to the post-it note. Like this. Just use a tiny bit of adhesive. Then if you stuck it back in, and if you just, like I can go over like that and make it smaller. You can go in and make it smaller this way by, see how if I cut just that much of it out? I'm not sure how, and you could keep doing this until you get it the, do you want to, should I put a cloud on there? Or cloud like that? I think it looks great just like that, guys. And that little round part looks funky. So you can always just make it rounder, Donna, like that. And you could have like the sun's peeping out of the cloud. That looks kind of cute too right there. And you could do it just in any color. But let's what do you call it? Remove that adhesive that I put on the back of it. Oh, right here. Okay. Yes, I like this one. I like this one too. I think it looks great, just like it is. I think it's coming out lovely. But if you wanted, you could put a cloud like that. That's what you guys think. I should put the cloud like that, and then it's peeping out. I kind of like it, so I think we're gonna do that. Like the sun's just coming up over the clouds. Good idea, Donna. Yeah, and it's not a big cloud, and it covers it up a little bit. Yeah. And lastly, we got to add some gems because I think they're gorgeous. These are really nice little like stones that I'm going to put way up here to draw your eye up to our clouds and stuff. And let's see, and we'll put one right about here inside our picture. So there we go. So I really like that. And a smaller one would be nice. You could rip whatever. You could cover this whole thing with a piece of paper before you die cutted it out too. And then the whole color would have been, yes, I think that does. It gives it more balance too by doing that. Yeah. All right. So there we got that one. So I think I'm going to try one more card and then, and I'm going to do it with the free set. This was we got this with the free because it's their 9th anniversary. And I'm going to just wing a card. I seem to do that a lot. I want this color, which I believe is Poppy Parade. I don't know. I love this color because I want to use, I think I want to use some of this in it. So I'm going to bring in a piece of Poppy Parade and I'm going to cut it at 5.5. And I'm going to score it at 4.25. Then I think I want to bring in another piece of white. I thought I had a half a sheet here, and I probably do, but I don't know what I did with it, or maybe I used it. So this time we're going to cut this one at, actually, wait a minute. Before I cut the white, let's bring in, are these all the same? Oh, this one has some fun designs. I was thinking, oh, this yellow might be pretty. The back side of that on there. Yeah. We're going to bring in another, I don't know. We're going to bring in the white. 5. So we're going to go 5.25. We're going to turn it and we're going to cut it at 4. Okay. Now we're going to stamp on this one. We're going to do all our stamping on this card here. And we'll add more stuff to it. I don't know, I got something sticky on that side. So let's flip it over. Let's clean up a little bit. I feel like, God, you guys are looking at a mess here. Okay. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, so here we go. So now let's get some bigger stamp blocks because we definitely need bigger ones here. And we're going to take this big one first. We'll put it right on this block. And I think I want to take, I love to add, not Flirty Flamingo, Blushing Bride with Poppy Parade. I love these two colors together. I think it's just very stunning. So this looks like it's a two-tone stamp. So you stamp it with one and then you stamp it with another color afterwards. So we're going to do that. So we're going to stamp this. I need, actually, because this is a photopolymer stamp, I should have, I don't know what oh, right here. Here it is. I should have my mat underneath this to help me, anything to help it adhere down. I'm going to stamp this one right in the center. Just like this. And hopefully it comes out good because, yep, there we go. We're going to do it a couple more times. I'm going to stamp it up here. And I think we're going to do it down here. Let's see. And then I think I'm going to do something up in this corner. We'll do something here. And then we'll do one up there. Okay. Then we're going to need another block, another big block. I don't know, I used them all, so we're going to use this one. And we're going to put, this is the matching one that goes on top of these to give it its outline. And I'm going to do this one in the Poppy Parade here. So I find it easier with the bigger blocks to take the stamp to the stamp to the block rather than the block to the stamp. I see right here I got a little bit lighter. Okay, so now we're going to line this up just like this, and we're going to stamp it. Does not have to be perfect. Isn't that like wow? I just love it. And then we're going to stamp this again. And we're going to figure out where this goes. Right. And then we're just going to keep going around on all of these different ones. There we go. Oh, I just love it. It's coming out great. Then we're going to add some green. This fun little stamp. I love two-tone stamps. Okay. So now we have that. Then we're going to bring in, I think, I'm not sure what color I want to bring in, but I want to bring in some leaves. So we're going to get, a couple blocks out here because I don't know if I need a single leaf or what. I think we're going to do this nice, it looks like a rose swirly thing. I wonder if I want to do that in the center. No, I think I just want to do the solid one. Okay. Find a little tiny block. I'm trying to decide what color leaves I want to use with this. I kind of like, I think I'm going to go with Old Olive. I think that's a good friendly color here. And I've got this blue open, and if I don't close it, I'm going to have a mess. So I've got the Old Olive here, and I'm going to try and add as many leaves as I can around in different spots. And I might have to bring in the single one because I think nope, I didn't press down very good. Let's see if I can save it. A little wonky, but not bad. And just a hint of it makes it look good too. You don't have to have the whole... No, I don't want that one there. Let me go back to the big one, or the 2 leaves. I think this will look cute right here, maybe. There we go. I feel like it needs a little green over here somewhere, so we're just gonna stick this one in here somewhere like that. And then I think that's good. I think that's good. But now we're gonna go back to the Poppy Parade. We're gonna bring this color in. We're gonna use this round dot, and I'm gonna fill in all these big circles with this, if my hand stays out of the way. Yeah, my hand was in the way, didn't see it. There we go. That's okay. That looked good. Oh, I just love this. This is so stunning. I just now for me, I like to add a little bit of I want to add a little bit of stuff around the edge of this. So I'm just gonna go like this. It just kind of finishes off the card sometimes. It's kind of like we just created our own little background. Okay, I just did a little, very little bit around it. Now, what else do we want here? I got these. I'm thinking that if I take my card and I flatten it out here so I could see what I'm doing good. I'm going to flip this back over. Got this. I can put this on here. And then we do have this, which I could trim down. And we could put it up here. We could put it down here. I can trim it. Or I like these thinner ones. This thinner one, and I could cut it off. So say about here, and then maybe bring in this green. And I like them off-centered, so bring in the green. Now let's see. On here it has words: best wishes, congratulations, sending you birthday wishes. That would be kind of cute. Would fit in this little area. Let's use one of these little things. My daughter's home from work, so that's probably why you heard the dogs. And then we can put sending you birthday wishes on there. I think that'll fit, and it does. So we're going to get the block here. I'll flip it over. Then we'll start putting this card together. And for this one, I think I'm going to use the Poppy Parade again because I like, it'll make it stand right out. And when you do the inside, you could stamp up just a little flower down on the bottom with a little saying or something. And you know, I'm going to take that same dauber, and it's still got probably ink on it, and I'm just going to dab around this a little bit to give it so it's not so much white. There we go. And I'm going to put this on first before I put that on. So we're going to cut these at an angle, a little bit of an angle, both of them. And then I'm going to put one down, and then I'm going to offset it with this green one. So let's use some of this liquid glue that I got here. Oh Lord, that's definitely crooked. Woo! Good thing it's liquid glue and it gave me a second. Oh boy, I cannot. What is going on with me? I think that looks better. I can't move it many more times, so it's gotta be. Then we'll put some glue down here. And we're gonna offset these so they're not like right even at the end. Flip this over. We'll cut this off. This is what we should have done with the sun. I should have done that before last time. And then we'll put this right on here, and I think I'm going to pop it up with some of these dimensionals. I'll put this right there. And then I'm going to attach this to this card. Okay, so now I have that on there, and I mean, we could have added a ribbon or something, but I think this looks great. I think I'm just going to add some gems. Again, I think I'm just going to add 3 random little things around the card. Kind of circles around that heart, or around the flower. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the cards that we have made. I'll show them all to you again. We did this one with the bonus stamp, and then we did this one, which I love the way these are cutting out like that, and this one, how it's got a little window, and then I love them. And we have this one, and then we have this one, and then we have this one with the little sun rays and our little sun. So I mean, you can do them just like they do. You could, with a few extra products. This just shows you some alternate cards that you can make. So, thank you everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. We will be back here next month. I think I'm going to do it the last Tuesday of every month. That way I make sure everybody has gotten their kit, and I'm not doing any spoiler alert on anybody. And I'm going to do alternates, and you guys can either watch and recreate them, or and later on. So yeah, so this was a lot of fun. Thanks Donna and Edith and everybody that has been popping in and out for hanging out with me. And I'm sorry I got started late. Next time will be better. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna go and clean up. You should see my desk. I have stuff everywhere. But that's fun of crafting. Thank you guys. Have a good night.